What's going on, guys? So today I want to do another showcase card. We're going to do one of the new cards that just released, Consciousness. And let's go check that out, see what you guys think. Kind of built a deck somewhat around brilliant human body cards and super soldier type futurology cards. And then we did a slight taxing theme too. I just feel like it's a pretty good week for tax. That's actually what I climbed up to Dragon with this week. So, nice little taxing deck. So I wanted to use that same basically theme here. I feel like it's strong. But let's check out the showcase card of the video. Is the new card here, Consciousness. And it says, when drawn, if your deck has exactly 9 arts and culture cards, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 18 until played. And then if your deck has exactly 9 science cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. So we've seen a lot of other cards very similar to this that do the same effect, basically 9 and 9, forces you to split like this. So we obviously went 9 science, 9 arts and culture cards to make this work. And like I said, I wanted to do somewhat of a brilliant human body futurology theme because I haven't really done that before. So wanted to test it out here, just kind of let you guys see a few different cards, such as Super Soldier. So this is the other card that kind of goes hand in hand with that theme. It says, when drawn, if your deck has 3 or more brilliant human body cards and 3 or more futurology cards, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 16 until played. So our 9 cards are going to get that plus 16. So what are the other brilliant human body cards we have? Well, I guess let's look at futurology first, since this is futurology here. We've also added Cloaking Device. When played, the 3 random cards in your hand gain plus 35 this turn, and then reveal after scoring. And then we've also got Doomsday Clock as our third and final futurology, and it says, when played, if it's turn 3 and you are losing the round, this card gains plus 85 this turn. So a nice little buff there. Our other brilliant human body cards we have are the Eye, and it says, when played, your brilliant human body cards, wherever they are, gain plus 20 until played. So we're going to get a nice little buff on, I think we have 4 of those cards in the deck. So nothing huge, but that's okay. So that's, 80 power we're getting for a 6-drop, plus the 45 base power. So decent stats there. We have Oxytocin. Says, when played, all cards in both players' hands gain plus 15 this turn. And then when returned, your remaining cards in hand gain plus 20 until played. So which is nice, is typically we're going to have Heart sitting in hand most of the game as it gets bigger and bigger as the game goes on. And it's receiving a lot of these little buffs until played, right? So it's going to just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to basically be our finishing card when we need it to be. Hopefully winning us either a really clutch round we need to win, or hopefully the game finishing card that's going to put us over the top. So obviously it says, at the start of each turn, a random brilliant human body card in your hand is going to gain plus 12 until played. So it does target itself, but obviously we do have a few others occasionally that it could potentially target if it's sitting in our hand. So it doesn't always target itself, but most of the time, if you don't have anything else in your hand, it is going to obviously target itself. Other science cards, we added Door to Hell just for a nice little boost when we need it to hopefully win some rounds. And we've also got Leonardo da Vinci, kind of the same thing, just boosting up those science cards. The rest of the deck, we wanted to go with somewhat of a taxing shell, not super over the top like some of my other taxing decks, kind of just splashing it a little bit here to keep them honest. If they didn't think about their energy, it can be for some easy wins that typically might have been a little more difficult. So we've included taxing cards such as Ragnarok. Your opponent's cards in hand are going to gain plus 2 this turn. King Midas, your opponent's legendary cards in hand, cost plus 3 for 3 turns. Also included Center Claws, going to make our cards a little cheaper and hit the opponent. We've got Yule Cat, your opponent's cards in hand cost plus 1 this round. Tossed in Ghost as our one-off to give us a little extra energy, because the deck does have a little bit of, 6-7 drops here and there, so just want to get a little extra energy, really, more than anything. Probably might even be able to put Art Deco in this slot, to be honest. I don't know. We're going to try out Ghost, see what I think, and potentially that could be Art Deco in place, but... Other inclusions, we have Archangel, just for the nice permanent buff. And then we've got Han's Trap. Since we do have a couple Festive Tradition cards, it is a little relevant here. When played, all cards except Festive Tradition in both players' hands lose 30 this turn. And this card does get that plus 60 permanent, which is nice. So you'll see that. It counts itself. And then we've got Sinterklaas, Yule Cat, and Apple Trees, all Festive Traditions. So quite a few chances there to, not get hit by that minus 30, but our opponent does. So could be relevant. Also have Apple Tree Man, like I said, and it's primarily for the nice plus 38 on the turn. And we're going to try to play it with, full fist of arts and culture cards, most likely. So nice buff there towards the end of the game, which we might need. Deck plays a little slow off the get-go, but towards the end it can ramp up a little bit, like I said, as hearts kind of getting bigger and bigger, and a lot of these little buffs are starting to take hold, like our Consciousness, Super Soldier, the Eye. You're even going to get a little Oxytocin buff here and there. So that's the deck. We're going to give it a go, see what we think, but let's check it out. See how this new card, what we like. Let's see if any of you guys are on while I'm thinking about it. We got Pay. Oh, my buddy Mike's on. Too bad he's not green there. Let's see here. Maybe we try Pay. See if he wants to play one. We'll do League. Oh, did he just go red? No, he did. Let's try this guy then. Zenfest. Zenfest. We'll give him till 15. All right, let's try CKRM 1, 2, 3, 4. Give him a few more seconds here. All right, and jumping down to Magic Man. Oop, I think he just went off too. He did. And we played Schmengar the other day, so I don't know that we want to play him twice. So, all right. I guess we will just go for a random game. As always, good time to say, though, if you guys enjoy the content, enjoy these types of videos, please hit that like button and that subscribe button down in the bottom right corner. Every little bit helps support the channel, guys. And that's what it's about, right? Helping out the little guy. But, yeah, I think this deck's going to be decent. It's probably not anything close to a top-tier deck, so if we do see some heavy-hitting Planet X decks, Bobbit Worm, Dark Web type decks, we could be in trouble because we don't have any of those in the deck. We opted out of Bobbit Worm, obviously, for Consciousness, and then could have tried to do Dark Web, but I didn't have... a lot of these brilliant body cards are under the 50 power, so kind of doesn't do as well. Dark Web didn't have a lot of targets, so opted not to put it in. All right, let's get our Consciousness out. And what else do we think here? Might get my Super Soldier back in my deck. Try to get it back going. Looks like we're up against a tax deck. So, taxing / energy hitting with the King Cobra. I'm just trying to knock us down a peg. Luckily, we did have Ghost, though, so that should help us get a little bit back. All right, we're up to 17 energy. A lot of 7s in our hand, so kind of awkward here. think we're gonna go ahead and drop these two down. I want to get Apple Tree Man back. So yeah, it's looking kind of like a tiny tax deck. We've been seeing a lot of those lately. There's that Yule Cat. Gonna tax him right back. We're going to play Doomsday even though we're not going to get the buff here. I just want to get it cycling in the right slot for turn 3. So when we draw back, as long as we're playing 3 cards, we should get it back in that slot. And I think we got this round. So round 1 in the books. We are going to take the win on that one. But this could be a tough game. We do have a lot of high-costed cards, and he is taxing us, so my only way to get energy back is through Ghost. There's our heart. So you saw it buffed the eye. All right, we want to play 3 cards now with Door to Hell online. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. Curious what Cloaking Device is going to buff here. All right, not too bad. We got one. Buffed itself and the eye. I'll take that. Might look to swap Door to Hell out now that I'm thinking about it with maybe Jet Car, just because of this heart. I didn't play test well enough with Door to Hell. Actually, I just subbed it in right before this video. After play testing, I wanted a little more power, but probably should have gone Jet Card now that I'm thinking about the burn effect on my heart getting buffed here. So, could hurt us. Let's get that Ghost back in, and let's do it like that. So, didn't think that one through all the way, but that's okay. I wanted to lower the curve, too. That's why I put Door to Hell more than anything, just because I did have a lot of 6 and 7 drops. But unfortunately, didn't think about that burn effect here. Alright, we got our Oxytocin, got the buff that time. Alright, opponent just drew Ragnarok, it looks like. We got dinged there pretty hard. I'm going to toss Hell back. And what else? Probably do it like that. Dropping Epidemiology there, so that's going to hurt us a little bit, making everything more expensive. And we did lose the round here, unfortunately. Alright, there's our Consciousness and our Super Soldier. So some nice buffs triggering. It's going to be a good Leonardo turn here, it looks like. Ooh, good turn for our opponent as well. These bots just pick the same decks every game, I feel like. Alright, we got taxed again. Let's see here. Do King Midas and maybe just toss Ragnarok back here. Yeah, we might lose this round too. These taxing effects are really hurting us now. All right, we did get our Doomsday Clock, so let's get it down. We're going to get a nice buff. Probably just going to play Door to Hell by itself. Unfortunate, we're burning up a lot of our cards here. All right, he is going to win the round. We are going to have 2 L's now, right? So Hell is active now, in play. Just need to draw it. All right, nice cloaking device there. Gave us that extra 70 again. All right, let's see what we get here. Nice discount. Here's our ghost. Probably need to play it here. Make sure we get a little extra energy. Yeah, we're getting our butts kicked, man. This taxing really kind of hurt us. Those tiny decks are pretty strong, though. You just get the endless energy on us, too. Unfortunate. Kind of counters what we're doing here. Yeah, that Ragnarok hit us hard there. That's unfortunate. Really would have liked to play 3 cards, but... oh well, is what it is. Looks like we lost this one. These bots these days, man, my goodness. Talk about just getting the perfect decks. All right, we're going to try one more. See if any of you guys are on. Maybe we can get an actual game here. I am going to sub out, I think, Door to Hell now that I've tried it. And let's toss in the Jet Car for that extra boost instead. And we're not going to burn our cards in hand. Is raising our curve up a little bit. What am I putting? Jet Board. Jet Car. All right, let's see here. See if we can get a real person maybe. And what do we got? Eris Alchemy? Sure. See if you'd like a game. Give them till a 15. Oh, we got a game. All right, let's see what we're up against. Hopefully not another taxing deck. Because that's what we want to do. Yeah, hello. Good to see you, Miss Eris. Or Iris? Maybe it's Iris. Iris Alchemy? All right, what do we want to play here? Let's get Archangel down. We'll do it like that. Nice King Midas draw. Only hits 1 card, though. That's unfortunate. What are we up against here? Christmas deck? That'd be cool. Something a little different. Oh, maybe we just throw a Jet Car down here. Okay, Nazca Lines deck. So we're going to see a lot of Kind of hurts our King Midas a little bit, though, right? A lot of common cards in this deck. All right, there's the buffs. We saw at least one common over there. There's the taxing hitting, center claws hitting pretty good there. All right, I think we want to get that in the slot it needs to be. And yeah, let's go center claws and oxytocin. Make sure we seal this round. There's that Knights Templar. She's going to get a little bit more buffing going on, so she could have a little bit more of a heavy hitting deck towards these later rounds as she's starting to get these buffs going. All right, there's our consciousness. Be nice if we could draw our ghost. I really want to get a little bit more energy going here. So what I mean about this deck has quite a few 7 drops, so can be a little awkward. Hey, we both played Hans. And unfortunately, mine does not hurt her at all. Whoa, that is a counter and a half right there. Well, I got to remember not to do that. Try to time that one a little better next time. There's that ghost we've been looking for. All right, nice Festive Traditions. It's a common Festive Traditions deck. That's cool. So getting the buff from the Snow Maiden there. A Yule Cat on turn 3 feels bad. Hate to see it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to concede this one for sure. We ain't winning this turn, or this round. Let's shoot her a great deck. Heck yeah. It's fun playing something besides the norm. As I was grinding up through Dragon, I was felt like I just kept playing against the same 2 or 3 decks over and over and over. So it is fun to play something a little different. I really have no idea who's going to win this game right now. I feel like we got an okay chance. Ooh, good turn. That hurt. All right, there's our jet car. I want to get that Ragnarok back. And what else here? Oxytocin and cloaking device. See if we can hit a big hitter here. Maybe we get lucky on this cloak. And we sure don't. Sure don't. All right, we take the lead, though. All right, we got our jet car ready to go. Doomsday Clock, we draw. Again, we're not behind, unfortunately. I am still going to play it, though. I want to put it in the right slot we need it for that last round of the final turn of the game if we go that far. Hopefully this is enough to secure this round right here. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I think she got us. It's a close one. Wasn't expecting that damage from that giant lantern there. All right, our hell is now active. All right, we need to hold off on Hans until she plays that science card. She should be playing Hans right now on this turn. So let's do our apple tree man. We're going to hold our Hans till next turn, most likely. Yeah, there he is. That's what I thought. He's not hurting us too bad. A little bit, but... we may end up having to play Heart this round to see if we have a chance to win here, since we're already behind. Yeah, this is going to be a poor turn right here, I think, for us. All right. Definitely pretty behind now. Yeah, I think we're probably done for. I think we're about 300 down. Yep, 280. Heart can only do so much. We did draw our hell. Doesn't have much support with it, though. All right, let's see what we can do. And what do we want? Let's do, I guess we're going to do our eye. Decent, but I think she's going to get us here. Yep. All right, guys, that's the deck. Didn't do as good as I'd hoped. Definitely a little underperformer. I'm trying to think what I could have done to make that better. Consciousness, I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of support for these two archetypes, I feel like. Maybe could have gone a little heavier on the taxing theme, but to do so I would have needed epidemiology and would have had to drop in a lot more cheap cards to basically have the energy to play that 20 costed card. Yeah, just I don't know what else I could have done. I mean, I could maybe go like a dark web theme with it and cut some of these other brilliant human bodies, super soldier cards. But I don't know. I wanted to try them out and see what. I haven't played with them in a while, so figured we'd give it a go. But anyway, yeah, deck wasn't as good as I'd hoped. But let me know what you guys think, and hopefully you enjoyed something a little bit different. But all right, thanks for watching.